Music drifting through a summer's night brings back old memories of a screamed and dancing hall in the hills of Tennessee, where young girls would stand in line waiting for the change to take the floor with Fatty Book, 'cause God, that man could dance. Fatty was a day clerk at the King Hotel downtown. He was a portly man, as tall as he was round. But when the sun would fall at the dancing hall, the notes so soft and sweet, his sides veil in a tux with tails could glide on agile feet. And Fatty Buck could dance like you'd never seen before. His dainty feet in cap-toed shoes would barely touch the floor. He'd lead the ladies with graceful steps long as the band would play. That big man on nimble feet would dance the night away.
Hello, welcome to Senior Moments. Isn't life great? I think so. Today, our guest is Donna, and Donna is with
Community Cancer Care.
Community Cancer Care, and I did not know that I knew something was in Tullahoma because I used to go with a friend to when she took chemo, but I didn't know you were here.
Okay.
You do just radiation, right?
That's correct. We do radiation in our office.
Okay, that's nice to know, and we'll talk a little bit more about what your company does.
Sure.
And where you're located. We like to keep the seniors busy, and I guess you went recently to a senior expo.
We did.
And I took some video on that, but that'll be the next time.
Okay.
But we try to keep seniors busy and active, doing activities, working their brains, and that way they can stay out of nursing homes, stay at home, or come to the center. For a lot of seniors, the senior center is home away from home. They'll come, they're there when the doors open at 8 o'clock, they're still there at 4 o'clock, and if we were open till 9 o'clock, they would be there then. So it's a nice place to keep busy and meet friends. Right now, let's go to commercial.
Sure.
Grill 'em at Gillum's, Tullahoma.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
You only know in a fire to get out, to escape. And now, okay, you're outside and you're safe. What do you do now? And that's where the Red Cross came in. We ran out of the house just wearing our pajamas. And at that point, just to even have a toothbrush that I could call my own was so important. You know, it just makes you feel like a person again.
And we're back. We have some video, we have some music at the center. A lot of times we have some entertainment, and it's all about as I said before, it's all about keeping us busy.
Right.
And you know, you can stay at home and stare at four walls and be lonesome. You can lose your spouse and get really depressed. But if you go out and you're among people and you're entertained and you have all kinds of activities you can choose from, I'd rather do that than sit at home alone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, can keep you busy and keep your mind occupied. You can also meet new friends. Well, this is some music entertainment we had at the center.
To sea, I sail that ship all alone. Me never think how I make it home. I said, Louis, whoa, no. I said, we gotta go. No, 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 no. I said, Louis, whoa, baby. I said, we gotta go. 3 nights and days I sailed the sea. Me think a girl constantly on that ship. I dream she there. I smell that rose in her hair. I said, Louis, whoa, no. I said, we gotta go. Yeah, 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 yeah. I said, Louis, oh, baby. I said, we gotta go. Let's go. Much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great ball of fire. I like to love till I thought it was funny. I came along and moved another. Wow, in my mind, hey, there's a fire. Goodness gracious, great ball of fire. It's me, baby. Ooh, it feels good. Oh, baby, yeah. Let me love you like a lover should. You're fine. Look kind. I'ma tell the world that you're mine, 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 mine. I chew my nails and I fiddle my thumbs. Gotta get nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby. You drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Get down there. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Well, kiss me, baby. You feel good. Oh, baby, yeah. Let me love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. I'ma tell the world that you're mine, 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 mine. I chew my nails and I fiddle my thumbs. Gotta get nervous, but I sure am fun. Come on, baby, you drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great ball of fire. Oh, yeah.
What fun.
That little boy was having a lot of fun, wasn't he? You'll notice that they weren't all seniors. The little boy was, he's the son of one of our receptionists, and the other 2 children were guests of a line dancer. And they have so much fun. They're future seniors, and we call that intergenerational when the kids will come, and they love it when we can't dance then for watching the kids dance. They're
having a blast.
Yeah, they have so much fun. And that guy does Elvis, and yes, he's really singing, and the lady with him plays the tambourine,
Okay.
and I haven't heard her sing yet. I wonder if she sings. And then the other guy plays the guitar, but he entertains quite a bit around the
Okay.
area. So we have a lot of fun.
It looks like everyone was busy and just very active.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's
and I
very
didn't get
nice.
everybody really dancing. It's hard to get them in that big room because I have to move around. Right now, let's go to commercial.
Sure.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham from the News Channel 5 Weather Center. Look to Jim Fuller and crew for local news night here on Channel 6.
Okay, we're back. And we've got some Get Fit Tullahoma. Remember Get Fit Tullahoma?
I do.
Were you down there at the
I was not.
mall? That's at the mall in
Okay.
Tullahoma, Northgate Mall. And it was a lot of fun. It was bigger than I thought it would be. A lot of entertainers. Our line dance group, we had kids of all ages from little to 90. Okay? And it was really crowded and a great success. And I hope they will continue to do that every year. So let's watch that video.
Absolutely.
We're at the Coffee County Fair. We have a booth this year for the first time. We've been on the list a long time. And I hope none of these guys do bloopers or get hurt today. We're fixing this booth up. That's one of our fundraisers. Okay, this is from the Tullahoma Fire Department. Hi. I'm saying hi to all the seniors and all the kids. Hey, you're Wade Evans. Hi. Good to see you. Tullahoma Get Fit, second annual Panther Bobcat. If I get her. Do you do this at Curves in Tullahoma?
Yes, we have Jillian Michaels.
Wow.
She's great.
Hope we can see this on the screen. Good. You're on Kings Lane.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Come see us.
Okay.
Candace, I manage the local online farmers market. It's a collection of over 20 farmers from within 100 miles, and we deliver products Thursday. Customers pick it up Thursday night after ordering during the week on the website.
Okay, and I've got your information in my pocket. You have eggs,
We have
potatoes.
eggs, potatoes, watermelon, peppers, apples, honey, garlic, soap, bread, granola, squashes, pumpkins, flowers, and milk. Local honey from Steve Yeski. This is it is delicious. I love it.
I love, yeah.
Whoa, that's great. Okay, and your name is?
My name is Jacob Altum.
And you're with CrossFit?
Yes.
Can you explain to me what CrossFit is?
CrossFit is constantly varied functional movements performed at high intensity. It's a type of workout program. It's taught in class settings, and it just focuses around functional movements, what will benefit people for everyday life instead of being sport specific.
Not for seniors, right?
No, it's always for seniors.
Really?
It's for all ages. So we let people begin in 8th grade, and then we have members in their 60s. Other CrossFit gyms have members all the way up in their 90s.
Wow!
And so it's tailored to be able to be scaled to anyone's ability. So everyone can do the same workout. It just may be a different weight or a different version of the same workout.
Oh, okay.
Person.
And you're on Cedar Lane?
We are on Cedar Lane. We're in the Richard Supply building in the back.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
This is our recycled art program that we're doing in the schools. We're giving these bags to all the kids to do art. This is the type of art we're doing right here. Everything on this table. What we're asking is that people donate the stuff so we can continue to give these free. That means paper towel rollers, toilet paper rollers, bottle tops, soda lids, anything that we can use to make these projects.
The recycling, I don't think I could do all that.
I'm not handy like that. So.
When I would cut some of those toilet paper and paper towel cubes, those little circles, I wonder how they get them straight.
They're pretty crafty.
They have to be. There wasn't wrinkles in them. They weren't folded. Excuse me. But it was amazing at all the recycling things they did.
That's interesting.
And at the first of that video was the seniors, Coffee County Senior Center now has a booth at the Coffee County Fair. And we've been on the list for several years. And that first little bit of the two guys hanging the sign was our booth at the Coffee County Fair. And we've been on the list, as I said, for several years. We finally got one. We were excited. And it was a huge success.
Very nice.
We sell all kinds of food, just like all the other booths up there.
Awesome.
It was a lot of hard work. I think we had maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks to get the booth ready. But hey, it's a good fundraiser for the seniors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
We always have
Very
to do
nice.
fundraisers. Yeah. All these organizations, especially nonprofit, can always use donations and
survive
money
off of that.
Yeah. And on the where they were doing the recycling, and you can contact the Senior Center for it, they collect toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls, all kinds of caps, tops, all kinds of recyclables, plastic bottles, and everything, so you can drop them by.
Very nice.
And they'll stay out of the landfills. Okay, we have a video for Dr. Wang. I've seen his commercial on TV.
I have.
So Dr. Wang from Nashville came to our center, and he did some entertaining, and he told us some amazing things about the eyes. So we're going to watch that video.
Thank you. Just to make a quick comment, thank you for having us today, and thank you for introducing me. And what else? What I'm going to play is just a piece to kind of move my right hand. It's kind of interesting. Everybody think I'm going to use a pick, you know, and everybody think like the air horn is going to play the two strings. No, we have to do something completely unusual. So in my case, I have 5 picks. Each nail, each finger has a nail, and I have to sand them most of the time. So I'm going to give it a try.
I could listen to that fiddle music. I like to have CD of that to go to sleep by.
That would be a really good thing to have.
Yeah,
Probably
it's
relax. Very
beautiful.
good.
Yeah. But they, as I say, they do a lot of good. And I did find out one thing that I didn't know. Found out several things, but one thing that really hit me was you don't have to wait until, for cataracts, you don't have to wait until they get, I've heard the word right, I don't know if that's the exact word it is, but you have to wait a certain period before you can have it. He says you can go ahead and have it earlier. That was very interesting because I've got one on my left eye. I don't know what causes those things. I don't like them, but you know, you see yourself squinting. And I had somebody come up to me and she said she had had her cataracts removed. And after they healed, she said, I didn't know my house was so dusty. I could see all the dust. I thought it was just my eyes. So you can see a lot better after you have it done. Okay, right now we're going to commercial.
You made the time and the sacrifice to broaden their horizons, to see their smiles, but mostly to make lifelong memories. We think it's time to do it again, just the two of you. Don't let illness or injury slow you down. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Imagine a world with more birthdays. A world where cancer is scarce. 11 million survivors show the progress we've made and prove that it's not just a dream. We're the American Cancer Society. Help create a world with more birthdays at morebirthdays.com.
Hi, Grandma. It's Jake. I'm calling to tell you I love you more than anything in the whole wide world, even ice cream. I love you more than spaghetti and meatballs. I love you more than snakes and monkeys and sharks and whales and praying mantises. Bye, Grandma. Love you.
Let it all in with Charter Phone, including unlimited local and long-distance calls.
And we're back. And now we get to talk to Donna. Okay, Donna, I found out something new. I knew there was radiology. Not radiology, see? Did it, senior moment. Radiation therapy.
Yes, ma'am.
In Tullahoma. But where are you located?
We are at 2114 North Jackson Street, which is next door to Top Rehab.
Next door to, see, I see all those buildings there, but I don't know what they are. I guess I should investigate more. But you only do the radiation, you don't do chemo.
That's correct.
Right?
We do radiation therapy only.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about, how long has the company been here?
Well, Dr. Bradford began practice here in 2000, so we've been here 14 years. And like I said, we do radiation therapy only in the building. And of course, Tennessee Oncology handles the chemotherapy locally. And we are the only radiation therapy center within a 7-county area.
So you also have, you're the only one in this area.
Yes, ma'am.
And you service Manchester, Tullahoma?
We service Bedford County, Tullahoma, Manchester, Warren County.
How about Franklin?
Franklin County, Lincoln County, and Moore County.
Wow, that's quite
and anything that extends further than that, if someone wants to come here, I mean, we're not just limited to those counties, but that's where we mainly see our patients come from.
Tell me a little bit about radiation. It's scary to think about it.
You know, having a diagnosis of cancer is very frightening, and the process that you have to go through to find out, you know, what your treatment options are, you know, the stage of cancer and everything, it is quite frightening, and there's many different people who are involved in making those decisions. Cancer can be treated on many different, you know, levels. Sometimes surgery alone is, you know, what a patient will need, or it could be surgery with chemotherapy, or surgery with radiation therapy, or surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy. So it just depends on the cancer, the stage, and everything that determines the decision on what the course of treatment is.
Tell me the difference between radiation therapy and chemotherapy.
Oh, Thanks for that. Well, chemotherapy is medical. Is a medical therapy. They use chemicals, so it's given intravenously or by pill form. And we are radiation therapy, so we use like image-guided radiation therapy. So it is done. We take all the images, the MRI, PET scans, and those types of things. We merge them together, and they outline or contour outline the tumor, and then it's very targeted by beams. So there's no
So it hits right where the cancer is?
It's right where the cancer is. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else you can tell me about it? Does it hurt?
It does not hurt. It does not hurt.
Painful.
It is not painful. The side effects are limited to the treatment area, and with the state-of-the-art technology that we have now, side effects are reduced greatly. So
that's
not
fantastic.
what it used to be.
That's fantastic. I imagine it burning, so it doesn't burn.
Not like it did. You may have some skin reactions due to the location, but very rarely does that happen anymore. So, yeah.
So it is really scary.
It's very scary
when you get that big C diagnosis.
Yes, very much. We recently just installed new equipment, did a renovation of the office, so we have state-of-the-art technology here in Tullahoma.
So it's okay.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
it's state-of-the-art and it's all updated?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not from years back?
It's not from the 70s and 80s. No.
Hey, Tullahoma is out there, right?
We have progressed greatly, yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So usually, does it depend on where the cancer is or what kind of cancer, how long you have to have the therapy?
Yes, ma'am. There are, Dr. Radford will take and review everything and then give a prescription for, the amount, the dosage, and the length of time that, is needed for that.
So it is different dosages for different people and different levels of cancer,
yes,
I guess?
Ma'am.
Okay, if somebody had cancer and it's just beginning, and they take the therapy, is it better? The success rate better?
I think any time, no matter what you have, the sooner you catch it, the better you are. That could go from having a cold to anything else. So the earlier you're diagnosed and treated, the better the results are going to be.
Yeah. And I know sometimes it doesn't work.
There are...
Just depends?
It depends on, the stage. There are, we do curative treatments, then we do palliative treatments for pain control. So it does depend on, the stage of the cancer.
Okay, I know chemo makes you sick. Does this radiation make you sick?
Like I said, there are side effects depending on the location of the treatment area. So there are some, but as far as making you sick, I think that is an individual for individuals.
So it doesn't always. I know chemotherapy doesn't always make people lose their hair or get sick to their stomach or find some foods repulsive and some
exactly.
do. Had a friend that couldn't stand the sight of orange juice. Couldn't stand the sight of orange after she started chemo.
Okay, so it affects everyone. It does differently. Yes, ma'am.
And other people just take it, breeze through it. They don't lose their hair.
Exactly.
I don't know. It must be their makeup or their genes or.
I think in their overall health.
Yeah.
Makes a big difference.
And positive thinking.
And positive thinking.
Positive. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We've got to say goodbye.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Bye.
Music drifting through a summer's night brings back old memories of a screamed in dancing hall in the hills of Tennessee, where young girls would stand in line waiting for the change to take the floor with Fatty Book, 'cause God, that man could dance. Fatty was a day clerk at the King Hotel downtown. He was a portly man, as tall as he was round. But when the sun would fall at the dancing hall, the notes so soft and sweet, his sides veil in a tux with tails, he'd glide on agile feet. And Fatty Buck could dance like you've never seen before. His dainty feet in cap-toed shoes would barely touch the floor. He'd lead the ladies with graceful steps long as the band would play. That big man on nimble feet would dance the night away. The ladies, but not the marrying kind. He kept a girlfriend most all the time, but the relationship would abruptly end at the mention of romance. 'Cause Fatty loved all the girls when it was time to dance. The summer nights of outdoor halls are long gone away, but echoes whisper in the hills of notes the band would play. Most all the girls have grandkids now, and they all love the chance to quietly dream while Grandma tells how Fatty Book would dance. And Fatty Book could dance like you've never seen before. His dainty feet in cap-toed shoes would barely touch the floor. He'd lead the ladies with graceful steps long as the band would play. That big man on nimble feet would dance the night away.